What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? How y'all doing out there? I'm doing wonderful. I'm just telling like it is. Oh, I'm feeling good today, y'all. Yes, I have a nice topic today for y'all out there. But before I start, I want you to hit that like button. Oh no, the subscribe button. And then the like button. Because guess what? It's free, y'all. I'm not asking you to sell your soul. I'm just asking y'all, help me out, please. I'm not too proud to beg. I'm like TFs. I'm not too proud to beg. I need help. I need help. Okay? I'm going to tell you, I am not a celebrity channel. I do not talk about celebrities. But every now and then, I have to talk about a celebrity, especially when it's a lot of talk about a celebrity, okay? I talk about narcissists, okay? And there is a celebrity that appears to be a narcissist, has all the characteristics of a narcissist, okay? So I want to talk about him today. And it's not like you don't know who the hell I'm talking about, because you know who it is. It's P. Diddy. P. Diddy. That's right, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all, everything I'm talking about is alleged, okay? And everything I'm talking about, everybody else is talking about, okay? So we all know what's being said about P. Diddy, okay? So I'm not talking about something secret, okay? So I'm just excited. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. It's not ladylike to put my leg up, right? But anyway, I'm excited, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, y'all. I guess this is my ADHD, okay? But anyway, P. Diddy has all the characteristics of a narcissist, okay? And my channel talks about narcissistic abuse. Did I say that? Yes, I said it. I'm saying it again. My channel talks about narcissistic abuse, okay? And every time you look on the internet or you look on TV, who name comes up is P. Diddy, okay? And P. Diddy has been alleged to do something to so many people. I'm like, dang. It's like victims are falling out closets like roaches. Every time you turn around, P. Diddy has done something to somebody, okay? Now, all the alleged things that we've all heard about on the internet, TV, things like he, basically tortured Cassie, his ex-girlfriend. He made her buy some prostitutes and then made her have, I'm going to say this, made her have sex with these male prostitutes while he sat back and watched and, masturbated, okay? That's one incident. Allegations of him beating Cassie, okay, and then having her locked up until she heals. That's another incident. Allegations of him beating Kim Porter, which is his ex-wife, baby mama, rest in peace, Kim Porter. Allegations of him breaking her nose, and allegations of him following Kim Porter around, having her phone tapped. Allegations of, she couldn't do anything, okay? He was in complete control. Allegations of him beating up people. Allegations of him shooting a woman in the face. Allegations of him sexually assaulting some 16-year-old girl. Allegations of, what else? There's so many of them, y'all. Whew, there's so many. Allegations of him taking advantage of Usher when he was underage and Justin Bieber. Just allegations, 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 allegations. And we all know that the freak parties that he has are real because, those are not allegations. And recently, there's been a tape that came out with Meek Mills and him supposedly getting it on. Y'all can go on the internet and find it, okay? Because I'm sure y'all already saw it, okay? But all these allegations, and he's gotten away with so much. He's gotten away with so much. And he's continuously getting away, okay? And in my opinion, I don't think P. Diddy is going to go to prison. And that's my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe he will go, and maybe I'll have to do another video and say, well, guess what? My bad, he did go. But in my opinion, I don't think P. Diddy is going to prison, okay? Even though he has all these allegations and people have proof, and the feds have raided his 2 mansions, one in Miami, one in California. And these supposedly sex tapes have come out with different celebrities that have been taped and didn't know they were being taped. I still don't think P. Diddy is going to go to prison. And I'll tell you why. First of all, P. Diddy's mansions have been raided, okay? But you don't see him worrying, do you? Do y'all really see him worrying? I mean, on Easter, he had pictures on the internet of him in his pink suit with Meek Mill. And he just seemed like he wasn't worried, okay? He's been riding his bicycle. And he's even posted a video of him saying he got the victory, of some stripper on a pole and like he's running, And there was all different kind of stories like he got in a jet and tried to, ran from the feds and like he went to another country but I recently heard that he stayed right there in Miami, Florida. Okay? He is too calm. And for him to be too calm, it says something to me. And this is my opinion. I think P. Diddy knows something that we don't know, y'all. I really do. I really think that he knows something that nobody knows. Don't ask me, because I don't know. Only he knows, okay? But he does not appear to be worried about going down, okay? And I really feel that he knows that he's not going to get any prison time. And how and why, I don't know. But he knows. All I'm going to say is money talks and bullshit walks, okay? When you are a billionaire and you got all that power, I think P. Diddy is just going to start handing out checks everywhere. And eventually, a lot of this stuff is going to die down, okay? And that's my opinion. I could be wrong because, there's some very strong allegations of trafficking. You know what kind of trafficking? Underage girls at these parties. And I look at it. I look at how happy P. Diddy seems right now. And you know what? I said to myself, why is he so happy? Because, if it was any of us and the feds had raided our place, we'd be like, I'd be like, Y'all will see me on the internet. If I was famous and stuff, y'all will see me. I'll be like, oh, I don't want to talk to nobody. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'll be a nervous wreck, y'all. I'll probably be like J-Lo crying back in the days when they said that she was caught. Well, she was made to carry Diddy's guns back in the day when she went with him, and then they had got arrested and got in a jail cell, and she was crying profusely. I would probably be just like J-Lo, crying my ass off. I would not be. Y'all know y'all would be very nervous if the feds raided y'all, right? But he's not. He's not worried. And you know why he's not worried? Because he is not going to get any time. I bet you anything, he is not going to get any time. Okay? I really do. I really don't feel in my spirit he's going to get any time. And I feel like, y'all, he is right now, because he fits all the characteristics of a narcissist, alleged abuse, beating up people, shooting people, being a bully, sexually taking advantage of people and not caring about it, not having no kind of feelings. I personally, right now, I think right now, he is having the greatest emotional freak off ever. Because by him hearing his name all on the internet, on TV, and him being a narcissist, y'all, he's probably just like, oh, yes, it feels so good. Oh, my God. Oh, it feels so good. They're all talking about me. Oh, my God. I'm the center of attention. Because you know narcissists, they love to be the center of attention. Look at him. He fits all the characteristics of a narcissist. He's arrogant. He probably says he's confident, but he's arrogant. He's very sure of himself. Like he said, I get what I want. I get what I want. He's very bold. He doesn't really, he doesn't hide who he really is, y'all. He doesn't hide, and look how, whoever he wants, he usually gets, either willingly or unwillingly. And I'm not praising him, but I'm just saying, right now, because everybody is talking about P. Diddy. P. Diddy does not have to have a physical freak off. He is getting an emotional high because he fits all the characteristics of a narcissist. Controlling. He's aggressive. He's dominating. He's possessive. He's abusive. He's charming. He puts on that air, that charming air. He's intimidating. A lot of narcissists are intimidating. Most of people scared to death of narcissists. And just look at him. He's a billionaire with all this power. And everybody's talking about him. Right now, he is just really having an emotional orgasm. That's another reason why he's so happy. And he is not worried, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, it's something he knows that nobody else knows. So I'm going to tell you, because I'm just telling like it is. And I know it's a lot of people that want to see P. Diddy go down. It's a lot of people like, why hasn't he been arrested? He's done the ultimate. I'm going to tell you, and a lot of people like, yeah, he going. This is it. P. Diddy, you through. I'm going to tell you now. Me personally, I'm not going to believe that P. Diddy is going to go to prison unless I see him go to trial, unless I see him get prosecuted, and unless I see or hear that he is actually getting sentenced like R. Kelly, okay? And unless I see handcuffs being put on him and he's being escorted to prison, I am not going to believe it, y'all. I'm just really not going to believe it. I know, yes, all the stuff that he has done, you would think he would be in prison. But I don't think he's going. And further of all, if I were Diddy, which I'm not Diddy and nothing like Diddy, okay? But if I were him, why would I film people unknowingly and then keep these tapes where someone can find them? Why would I do that? Why would I do that, y'all? I put myself in his mind. Maybe because if I was P. Diddy, maybe I wouldn't mind those tapes getting found. Because think about it. If you really didn't want tapes to get found, wouldn't you secure those tapes in a safe with a combination? They say one of his mansions got tunnels. If I had been P. Diddy, I would have put the doggone tape in a safe that had a combination in the damn tunnel. In fact, the safe would be a part of the damn tunnel. I would make sure nobody found that tape, okay? And I'm not saying y'all, look, I am nothing like P. Diddy, but I'm just saying. So why would he have it where anyone could come in his house and find them tapes? A lot of y'all probably say, well, and really, why would he even film it? A lot of y'all probably say, well, he's filming it because maybe he likes to watch it every now and then and get his own personal freak off. And that's probably true. He probably has watched them and got his own personal freak off. But another thing, he probably filmed it to have something on everybody that came to his parties and did the freak offs. Okay? Think about it. He has something that he can hold over people. You know? Like, if I go down, you're going to go down too with me. Okay? Or, like, I exploit myself. Because P. Diddy, he exploits himself. And that's another sign of a narcissist. They like exploitation. I mean, he exploits, he clearly says, I was watching, I can't think of this show. I was watching it and he was saying to, I think it was the Ellen show. And he was saying that, the late night parties are kind of different from the regular parties. And you could kind of read between the lines. He was saying that to Ellen, okay? So he really doesn't hide who he really is. I mean, and when he's up there calling men daddy, okay, he's not hiding, okay? He's letting you know that every now and then he like to go on the other side. He goes both ways, and I don't care what way he go, because that's him, okay? All I'm saying is when you deal with a narcissist, no matter who you are, no matter how much money you have or power you have, or you could be no power, no money, and you are doing things, freak offs and everything, you best believe that narcissist is going to get off exploiting you. Exploiting you. Because that's what narcissists love to do. They like to exploit people. They like to exploit themselves and they like to exploit others. So P. Diddy kept those tapes for a reason, baby. And I believe he kept them for, getting off, then exploitation, not going down by itself. Okay. And there was one video I watched, it was on the internet. He had a little boy in his lap, and the little boy, he was saying like celebrity names, and the little boy was repeating it after him. And I think that he was letting them celebrities know, look, I got something on all of y'all. Okay. So if I go down, you going down too. Don't he remind you of Nino Brown, y'all? He reminds me of Nino Brown. He really does. Like, he's so aggressive like Nino Brown, and people seem to be intimidated, scared of him, but people are starting to talk. I guess they're tired now. I guess they're tired, But I just look at it like, back in the day, I used to be a big P. Diddy fan when he was with Jennifer Lopez. And I used to think, oh, she is so lucky to be with P. Diddy. Oh my God. And I used to be like, damn, I wish that was me. She's so lucky. And I used to feel, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I used to feel like, damn, why couldn't it have been me? I know I'm not famous or whatever, but, I used to feel like that. I used to be like, some people got all the luck. And now when I look now and I see all these allegations coming out on P. Diddy, I'm like, damn. I would have never ever thought that all that he did was him. Like, I would have never thought all these allegations, I would have never thought P. Diddy would have done all this stuff. Like, because I just looked at him as like, okay, he had good music, he it seemed like he was promoting an artist, looked like he had, good taste in clothes. That's how it looked like Jennifer Lopez was like happy with him. And that's how I was seeing it. I mean, you don't never know what a person is unless you really know that person. Okay. And that's the thing about a narcissist. A narcissist could seem like they are so amazing. Like they're so the it in the shit to everybody. They have to have that persona. But the people that really know them really know, that's not what you see is not what they really are. And that's how the narcissist is. And a lot of times people, because listen, I have dealt with some narcissists in my life. I have dealt with some serious narcissists. Most narcissists are freaky as hell. I've never met any as freaky as Diddy. Don't get me wrong. I've met some real freaky narcissists, okay? But none never like Diddy. I think Diddy is the king. I would call him the king of freakiness. I mean, baby, he got the crown, okay? And everything else, okay? He is, he's something else, okay? But when I look at all the narcissists that I dealt with, I was a really tough lady. I mean, to be honest. And I had one narcissist told me one time, and baby, when I got with this narcissist, I was way out of my league. I was so out of my league. But this narcissist, he told me, he said, you are really tough. I didn't think I was tough, y'all. He was like, no, you are tough. And I said, why? He said, because nobody has ever talked to me the way you talk to me and gotten away with it. You say, you're a very tough young lady. But he turned them on, you know. And one thing about a narcissist, I'm going to tell you, when you get angry, most narcissists love it, okay? Because the narcissist that I was with, y'all, when I got angry and I looked over at him, he was like, oh, yes! Oh, you angry, but you can't do shit about it. Because I control you, I rule you, I own you. What you think about that? You angry? You angry? I'm going to tell y'all some stories, y'all. I'm going to let some stories come out on my channel of some of the things I went through. I'm not ready yet, but I will tell y'all. So I want y'all to subscribe to me, okay? And the whole purpose of my channel is to help somebody, okay? To help somebody, I mean, I'm so happy, y'all. So happy I'm free. I'm so happy I'm free. Y'all just don't know. You have no idea what I've been through. I've been through hell and back. Okay? I've been threatened. I've had to go into hiding. All kind of stuff. Been jumped on. Been told when to get up, when to go to sleep, what to wear, how to wear it, how to talk, how not to talk. I've been through it. I've really been through it, y'all. I've been through some hell. And a lot of people probably say, like, why didn't Cassie get out of it? Because Cassie probably was scared out of her damn mind. Why did Kim Porter, stick around? She was probably scared. Because narcissists are very intimidating, y'all. They are very intimidating. But I'm telling you, there was a time, man, one of the narcissists he made me very tough. He made me very tough. And that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to make me tough because he said I was so sweet and too soft. He made me tough, but guess what he didn't do? He didn't corrupt me, and he didn't make me evil-hearted. I still have feelings. I still can love. I still have compassion, and he didn't make me bitter. None of those narcissists made me bitter. That's all they wanted to do, y'all, is make me bitter and make me hate and make me evil. But I couldn't do that. But anyway, I'm just telling like it is. If P. Diddy gets any time, y'all, I will be surprised, okay? Because I really don't think he's going to get any time. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. But we'll see. We'll see. Take care. Toodaloo.